29 forecast.
Well, after a break in the cold rain, sleet, ice, and snow, the next big thing I'm tracking from the Weather Center is another system like we had on Sunday, but we may have a little bit of colder air to deal with. Here's a look at Wednesday morning. A brief wintry mix of sleet, ice, and some snow over to a cold rain. Details on that in just a moment. And looking back at the sleet and ice we had across the mountains into the Blue Ridge, that's the pinnacles along Skyline Drive this morning, caked in with some ice from the freezing rain and the freezing drizzle and fog we had yesterday afternoon into the overnight hours. And slowly but surely that ice will begin to melt away with those gusty northwest winds. It's a drying effect. We're seeing those northwest blusters anywhere from 20 to 35 miles per hour. They'll begin to calm down overnight. So temperatures are ranging from the low 40s at Harrisonburg, Stanton, Waynesboro, and 50 at the airport in Charlottesville. This is basically where we're going to stay for the rest of the day with those northwest winds, making it feel a bit colder. So there is a wind chill. It feels like it's in the 30s, mid 30s across the Shenandoah Valley. NBC 29's live Doppler radar scope is showing a clean sweep now over the area, and that will allow for some drier air to win out for the next day or day and a half. We're watching some snow showers come out of the Great Lakes area, bumping up against the high terrain of the Appalachians, some of the upslope snow showers, and then the air comes down the mountain and it dries out. So there's no way those flurries of snow showers will make it anywhere near our region. And here's our weather for tomorrow. Dry conditions, and that's only going to last for one day because already watching the progress of a developing storm system out into the Colorado Rockies, into areas of the Four Corners region. This doesn't look like much right now, but as it moves off to the east, it's going to further intensify and produce a severe weather outbreak across the Gulf Coast states later tomorrow and to tomorrow night. No severe weather here at home. Expect some of that partial clearing today. Fair skies overnight. My pick day of the next several is going to be tomorrow with highs back in the 50s, less wind. And watch that system out into the southern plain states, producing a winter storm into the Red River Valley of Oklahoma and Texas, and severe weather from Houston over into New Orleans and the Gulf Coast states. And this system is going to head right up the eastern seaboard on Wednesday. So Wednesday morning, wintry mix of sleet, ice, and snow going over to a cold rain. So the area most favored for a little accumulation could be across areas of, say, our northwestern counties into Harrisonburg, Stanton, northern Blue Ridge, perhaps Culpeper, Madison, Standardsville. But keep checking back for updates because the timing is critical. If it gets in here earlier, well, we could have a few school delays. So something to watch on Wednesday. A little cooler on Thursday, Friday, but overall it's a milder push of air for the end of January and the start of February. For now, the frigid air stays at bay. Your forecast for today: blustery breezes, chilly conditions, highs in the low 40s for the valley, barely 50 for the rest of the day over central Virginia. For tonight, mainly clear and cold, seasonably cold though, lows of 25 to 30. Your Tuesday outlook: some increasing high clouds later on in the day, but less wind, highs pleasant, low to mid 50s. 7-day forecast: watching Wednesday, wintry mix over to a cold rain. Looks like we'll get about an average of about a half inch of rainfall. So not expecting severe weather or a lot of precipitation, but a little ice can go a long way. And then Thursday, Friday drying out, and so far so good for the last weekend of January. Jared?